What is the identity of Luxembourg? It's very dramatic. Oh, that's really cringe. I think my brain's already just deleted it from my life. This national final is driving me crazy. Space and Rainbows, nice. That's catchy. Begging you, Luxembourg. Easily the best song so far. Everyone just went to the generic lyrics shop. Hey Eurovision fans, Luxembourg are back in Eurovision and they're choosing their entry to a national final this year. We have 8 songs. I'm going to listen and react to all of them and see could any of them get Luxembourg a great result on their return. So let's kiki. I did that in one take. If you're new here, welcome, my name is Tom. I'm an Irish Eurovision analyst and you can find all of this stuff on my Eurovision channel. So very excited to check this out. We have 8 songs in the Luxembourg National Final altogether. I have heard some rumblings that this is possibly a national final that is a bit more on the bland side. That seems to be a word that's been thrown out quite a lot. But then also I did a poll on my channel asking people, what do you want me to react to next? And this won with 46% of the vote. Plus the final is coming up pretty soon, so I'm running out of time, so I need to cover it. So yeah, I'm excited to see what Luxembourg have got. Okay, I'm gonna go through running order. I'll keep as much of the audio as I can. I've decided I'm gonna start with Angy and Rafa, Ella. And their song is called Drop. So we've got our first song in English. Wanna know my secret bang? Ooh, who's it written by? Oh, it's written by them, is it? Oh, it looks like it's written by Swedish or Norwegians. I don't know why I was expecting a like female anthem bop. Yeah, kind of unusual to have a female duo ballad. Have we ever had that before? I'm thinking of Den Wilde from Sweden. That was 1996 and that wasn't a ballad. It's quite a nice intro. These lyrics are slightly generic. Okay, pop drop. Ain't gonna waste my shot. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, why is there €100 there? That's really random. I think they just use like a generic. What? Why is there more money coming in? I don't get it. Okay, we're getting like a military theme with a couple of like military beats and the drums as well. These lyrics are like AI generated generic. I don't know, it's easy to follow along with. It's not impactful, but it's easy to process. This isn't going to offend anyone. That's a nice bit there. This bit. Yeah, that's catchy. I don't know if it's enough now. But yeah, I'm actually kind of enjoying this. I don't know if it crosses the line into something I'd download. The price, in the end, it's too good drop. I don't get the relation to that with money. Maybe I'm just missing the point. It's a very standard pop constructed song, like literally it's pop by numbers. Interesting to see now why they've chosen to do this as a duet. What was the reasoning behind that? Because lyrically it's not giving me duet theme. Going into the final chorus. Yeah, that's nice. Look, this is a decent song. I'm not saying this is do really, really well, but this isn't awful at all. Yeah, it's a shame that the lyrics are so... like, the price in the end, it's too good drop. I don't know. The money thing is fascinating to me. Like, I just want to know what €100 has to do with these lyrics about just general vague empowerment. Okay, I thought that was a pretty good start though. I didn't think it was bad at all. I wouldn't want that to win, and I don't think that would qualify. I wonder if I listened to that a couple of times, might I download it? Okay, next, let's go for something hopefully more upbeat. I'm going off the titles and the pictures. I'm trying to go like slow, fast tempo, so I'm doing vibe checks. Let's go for Devil in the Detail. That sounds different. Okay, do we know any of these songwriters? It is some Swedish people. Wanna know my secret bang? Oh yeah, that's very Swedish production opening. I think everyone just went to the generic lyrics shop and just bought like everything. I want everything in the shop. Makes hell of paradise. Lies leave a dark trail. Right across. Oh gosh. They just chose a random phrase and then just asked AI to make up several lyrics related to it. Song wise, it's fine. It's super generic. Like this sounds like a Melfest reject. Because it's fine. You can tell that this is well produced. These are competent producers, but melody writers, it's just, you can keep your lazy moon. Oh, that's really cringe. All your promises that suck. These lyrics suck. Sorry, guys. Got a little bit of a like 90s feel in it as well, kind of like slight 90s epic. It's like cool sounding phrases, but together it's just like there's no harmony in the lyrics whatsoever. I like this random phoenix though. Why not? Let's just throw in a phoenix, throw in the devil, throw in a moon. All these cool symbolic things, let's throw them in. I do kind of like the 90s nostalgia aspect of it. That's kind of like, I do like that aspect. And he's climaxing well, so it's up to him now to like really elevate this staging wise, bring some cool imagery, make it make sense. For me, that was just like a super generic song where they've just chosen like a cool sounding phrase and then just put loads of words around it that sound cool, like moon and Judas and all these other things, without actually having any meaning or depth in it. So it's just a little bit superficial. The concept, it feels a bit contrived, but like the song itself is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I just wish these people would come up with like more interesting lyrical concepts. There's so many things happening in the world. Can you literally not think of anything to write of? Yeah, just like a pick and mix from the generic lyric shop. But yeah, I don't know. It's similar to the first song. I feel like if I listen to that, it might be something I end up downloading, because there were elements of it I thought were kind of like cool, that I thought were kind of enjoyable to listen to. I like the overall kind of energy and vibe in some parts. But yeah, again, I just don't think this would qualify. I don't think it would do anything Eurovision. It's just overall super forgettable at this point in time without visuals. Let's go to Edsun. He's saying he's finally alive. Wanna know my secret bang? Okay. Ooh, Rainbow came out of the piano. Okay, that's got a little bit of a different vibe to it. That bassy guitar. Yeah, it's got a little bit of vibe to it. Kind of giving us a little bit of a 70s feel, disco. And we're going for a space theme as well, which is kind of unusual. Space and rainbows, nice. Gay space. Yeah, lyrically again, this is just nothing. That pop drop was very, yeah, I don't know if it massively worked for me. Kind of like messy disco. So far these three songs, none of them excited me in any capacity. Some pleasant things to listen to, but nothing that got me excited or like, wow, I can't wait to see this or anything like that. So that's not good in a Televote-only semi-final. And I'm not getting any personality of the national final at all. Like these all sound like generic songs that could be anywhere. So I'm not getting like I'm not getting a feel for like where are Luxembourg going in their national final. Getting a couple of Jackson 5 vibes in the production as well. I think overall, I'm almost getting it that this national final is like an album that you put on the background when you're cleaning the house. But this isn't bad, it's just very unexciting. Okay, I'm ready for this I'm ready to go to the next song now. Let's wait, 30 seconds left. My past is not tomorrow. I got futures I don't know about. I don't know, it's just, these lyrics, I don't care about these lyrics. The thing is, it's an interesting contrast with something like MGP, which I reviewed earlier on the season. I think a lot of those songs are touching on interesting topics. They've got interesting lyrics. We've got a song about AI. We've got a song about wolfskin. We've got a song about Dickie Down, whatever the hell that is. We've got Judge Tenderly Me. There's so many songs that have like an interesting perspective. They're talking about something interesting in an interesting way. And those three songs, literally, I don't think spoke about anything. It's just random, really, really does sound AI generated. I would not be surprised if those were pleasant, inoffensive song put into ChatGPT, and then ChatGPT was like, yeah, here you go. Here's some inoffensive lyrics about absolutely nothing. I'm also picking these songs based on the amount of views they've had as well, so I'm saving the ones with bigger view counts for later, so I'm hoping that the standard will go up. Let's go to one with quite a few views. Let's go to Tali saying Fighter. Tali Fighter won a number secret bang. Oh, okay, now that already sounds a bit different. Oh, it's in French. Thank God we have some song that's not in English. And see, even if the lyrics are awful, they sound good because they're in French. Ooh, that's pretty. Kind of like soft and angelic. Oh, we're into English now. Okay. Oh, and now the generic lyrics start. I think we're safer in French. Okay, thank God. I don't understand the necessity of going into English there. Oh, that bit, that sounds like Portugal 1996. Yeah, this verse part has some interesting construction. Sounds a little bit different than usual. Feel like this is probably the strongest of the songs so far. Okay, lyric English bit. Why have they put that in English? Just keep it in French like that. Changing it in English doesn't elevate at all. This bit does, yeah, that's very 96, isn't it? It's cute. Oh, into English again for the bridge. I think this song is kind of interesting. And the vocals sound fine. I'm gagging for an interesting lyric. I'm begging you, Luxembourg. Give me one interesting lyric. But I have got a bop on for this. I do think it's overall well produced. Got to get the energy, good vibe. Okay, into some ad-libs, giving us a little bit of a climax. I don't know if I like it. I think this bit doesn't sound fantastic. Although it's nostalgic. Yeah, I think that's this tumbling down bit. Nice cute ending there. I think you can kind of see I'm struggling to come up with positives. I gotta admit now, those first 4 songs are super meh. That was the least meh. I like that it was in French. That just gave it something unique to begin with, and there were some pretty production elements. The chorus is fine. The going down bit I just think sounds really a bit childlike, kind of like a kids TV show song, you know, the do. That doesn't sound like a current modern pop song to me. So yeah, look, I'm not hearing any winners yet from those 4, and I'm a little bit sad because I'm not picking up on the national final identity as well. You know, Norway's got their identity with what they do, and Portugal has one hell of an identity. Sweden's got their identity. Serbia's got their identity. What is the identity of Luxembourg? It sounds like Melfest reject songs with awful lyrics from the awful lyric shop. Like, if I came into this saying I want to know about Luxembourg culture, I know absolutely nothing more about Luxembourg culture at all except that they speak French. That's the only thing I've learned. So that's kind of sad, and I'm not saying that I need to hear like a Luxembourgish hurdy-gurdy traditional element, but I want to hear something that's like different, because the Luxembourg music scene surely has something that's unique that makes it stand out from other music scenes. What is it? I don't know, because these songs are all Swedish. No hate on Sweden, I love Swedish songs, but I do want to hear a country's own sound in their own national final as well. Okay, let's go to Naomi Ayé. We're gonna have another French song, I think, and she's saying Paumée sur terre, lost on earth. Are we gonna get any songs in Luxembourgish at all? It seems weird if we don't, considering it's their national final. It's the first one. One on Monsieur Copain. Okay, that's a pretty beginning. Nature visuals. Ooh, she's waiting by the river. No one showed up. She's been stood up at the river. I'm actually able to translate some of this. That's better. It's slower for me. Okay, so this is the story. She's waiting for someone. She's been forsaken. There you go. There's a story. Ooh. Okay, is that kind of pretty? I think so. Okay. Yeah, I think this is kind of cute. Oh, that's nice. Okay, kind of pretty elements in that opening beginning. Nothing like absolutely grabbing me that I'm gonna, you know, change my name or anything. Why would I change my name? That doesn't make any sense. This national final is driving me crazy. Give me something to work with. Again, pretty. Would this qualify? God, this isn't gonna qualify. Come on, let's be real for 15 seconds. This is not qualifying. How are people even gonna make it through that whole song? I think they're gonna be in the toilet. It's pretty, but you need more than that. You need a stronger melody, come on. Am I being too hard on it? I don't know. It's nice. I think it's maybe just the fact that she's had 4 songs preceded. If I'd opened with this, I'd probably be more positive about it. Like, it's in French. That definitely gives it a mystery, an intrigue that it wouldn't have in English. Ooh, so she's falling off the cliff now. Oh God, I'm ready for this to be over. I'm ready for all of these songs to be over. I don't know, it's fine. All of these songs are fine. Yeah, like the thing is, when I'm doing these reactions, what I want to happen is that I've got so much to say that I'm waiting for a gap in the song, and I'm waiting for an opportunity, and then I say as much as I can, and then I'm listening again. I can't think of anything to say for these. Nothing's happening in these songs. I'm gonna have to edit so much to say because there's just so much silence, which I can't leave in because of copyright rules. So it's just like, oh man, I'm not feeling anything. I'm not getting an emotion. I'm not getting, like, that was pretty, but I don't know, is just pretty enough to do anything at Eurovision? No, you need to have a bit more way than that. Maybe the live show will be able to like elevate and bring a story to it. But how many songs in it, Mike? I can't remember how many songs I've seen. Five songs in, bloody hell. I've got no emotions, I'm not stirred. I don't know. This is hard work. This is like proper hard work for me. Usually when I film these reactions, it's enjoyable, it's carefree, it's pleasant. I'm working my ass off to come up with anything to say about this fucking bland fest. Okay, let's go to song number 6. I'm just going to the best song now because I'm sick of how bad everything is. Okay, this is the song that has the most views by far, almost double second place. This is written by Andreas Stone Johansson, who I recognise. He's a great songwriter from Melody Festival, and also Elsa Solzik, who is Elsie Bay, who is a fantastic songwriter from Norway. Yeah, this is probably the song I'd be most excited about anyway, regardless of the view count. Krick, you gotta save me. Drowning in the Rain, one in my secret band. I'm drowning in the sea of monotony. I need something. Okay, I can hear Elsie Bay in that beginning. Ooh, it's Elsie Bay Bond song. I feel like Elsie Bay was born to write Bond songs. These visuals as well, I really like this color palette, these reds and blacks and white. Okay, I am intrigued with this. This is the most compelling beginning. Oh yes, very dramatic. Yes, this is good. I'm intrigued. I'm interested. I want to know what's going to happen. Big contrast to the rest of them. There's a mystery here. There's like a sleekness. There's the James Bond spy feel. Ooh, I can totally see Elsie singing this. I'm not sure why she didn't pick it for herself. I wonder is it because she wants to get a song to Eurovision, so she didn't want to put it in Norway, which is too competitive. The vibe of it's very cool. It's got a very different feel. It would stand out. Didn't pick out the melody in the chorus that was bam. Okay, let's listen to this one. Very stirring with those violins, giving us the angst in her. Okay. That climbing piano, Elsie's done that before in other songs. Okay, into a bridge. Give me a little bit of Shaj as well from Albania 2020. Then I Deserve Hell. Okay. It's definitely got a perspective. It's got something that's unique. And it lends itself to some dramatic staging as well. Because there's drama in the violins and the construction. We got a little bit of humming now. Big climax, or was that the end? Now, it didn't end exactly how I wanted to. I will say, that is the only one of these songs where I have not looked at how much time was left to see how much of the song do I have to listen to. So, look, that's a good sign. First of all, I was able to sit through it. It kind of flew by. Easily the best song so far. Interesting, intriguing. It had something going on. The lyrics felt a little bit different. I got a mood from it. I got a sensation. I got a vibe of a story behind the song of angst, torture, confusion. All the other songs, like no emotions, just songs bought in the generic bop shop with the generic AI lyrics. This just felt more personally written. I think Elsie Bay is really, really fantastic at lyrics. I'm giving all the credit to Elsie Bay because I can hear her sound. Obviously, Andreas is the main songwriter on this, but I don't associate him with a particular sound as much. Whereas Elsie, I think, has got a very, very, very unique perspective. I can definitely hear her fingerprint on that. I think that's a really great thing in a songwriter, is that I can pick out an Elsie Bay song. Even if I didn't know before, I could have guessed that she had an involvement in there. Really sounds like Death of Us. And I love the opening lyric from that song, "The devil lies between the jack and the king." There's a fantastic lyric, really, really great. I really like Elsie, but I think she's super talented. That was by far the most interesting song. And if you just go by what I'm doing here, which is I'm basically looking at art and I'm talking about the thoughts and emotions that come into my head. And for those first 5 songs, some of them it was easier to talk than others, and some of them I had nothing to say because just nothing for me was happening. Nothing was evoked or were provoked in my brain. And that song was provocative. I thought the visuals looked cool as well. I liked the color palette. I liked the story of this kind of mysterious looking woman falling and being lost and confused. I felt like it had a string theme connecting it. It was interesting. And it was easy to come up with things to say while I was watching it. Okay, we've got 2 songs left on my trip through generic land. And the first one of those is Joel Marques saying Believer, One and I'm Secret Bang. This is written by Marvin Dupré, Clément Mouillard, and Bruce. I'm guessing French, maybe Luxembourg. Slight Hosier vibes in the vocal. Okay. I'm getting a little bit of this movie vibe from the visuals. Kind of 70s font. Okay, not blowing my mind with lyrics. Let's look at it a bit more time. I am the believer. I was kind of with him in the verses. I don't know about the chorus. I can be the light. Ooh, that do is pretty. His vocal sounds very similar to Jose. Very pretty vocal. Again, I'm not picking out a lyrical story. I just need to accept that that's what this national final is. I am the believer. What does that mean? I'm the believer rocking all over. What? I can be the light because I know what to do. Those lyrics are so discombobulated. Okay, this is really going to come down to his vocal performance, I think, because that's the standout element of this. And leaning into the Hosier feel. All the lyrics in this national final are just too abstract. There's not enough personal story angst in them. It's just really too non-specific and vague. What the hell is rocking all over? What is that? I believe I'm on fire. It's just, I'm the power, I'm the light, I'm a hero, I'm a titan, whatever. Okay, into a climax now, good. Okay, it's kind of a nice ending. I think this has got downloadable appeal. I think I could download this and listen to this. Yeah, like I'm not going to change my life because of any of the lyrics in any of these songs. But I thought that was actually enjoyable. And I liked the climax at the end, and I did enjoy the voice. It reminded me of Hosier, who is a big Irish pop star. I'm happy to get anything that could be close to a download. Okay, next, the final song we have is from Chaild, I think. Chaild, and the song is called Hold On, and he is quite famous. From what I understand, he's like one of the biggest stars from Luxembourg. So there was a lot of hype about him, but I haven't heard any hype since the songs have been released. So I'm imagining not a good sign. Wanna Know My Secret Bang? Jimmy Jansen, okay, Thomas Jason, okay, so it's a Melfest song. Pretty voice, they all have pretty voice actually, no one's been vocally bad at all. I'd walk a million miles. We had that same lyric in the last song as well. Do these people just not have anything happen in their lives? Like, do they need to have more difficult lives to write some good lyrics? I'll hold on to your love. Terrible. I will never go up. Terrible. Wow. This is next level. Yeah, this is meaningless. This is really meaningless. The words could have meaning, but they don't, because it's just it's a collection of cliches. I think these people need help, Brian. Like, just go to someone else. Just killing me. They're just killing me here. These are the worst lyrics of a national final this year, and I'm aware that Malta's national final exists. These are worse than Malta's national final. Malta's national finals are bad, but they're fun and interesting, and about bananas. These lyrics in all 8 songs have been very, very forgettable. This definitely wouldn't qualify. This is so not doing anything. And you know that this is Tom and Jason and Jimmy Jansen's not their #1 song. This is their 5th song they wrote this year. It didn't get into Belfast. They're like, let's just dump it in the Luxembourg National Final. Yeah, I just don't remember any of that song. I think my brain's already just deleted it from my life. Look, 8 songs. God, that was painful. I'm sorry if I came across negative, but like, if a national finals week, it's weak. That's just the reality of it. I can't make it not weak. I'm not going to BS you and be like, oh, whoa, I love this song about love from above and I can walk 1,000 miles from you because there's a fire in my soul. And look, these lyrics are just so meaningless. So I'm a little disappointed for that. I have no feeling now for who Luxembourg are or what's in their culture, what their music scene is. Nothing, absolutely nothing. I know they've got good singers. I'm assuming many of these people are from Luxembourg, but I have not got a feel for where this national final is or where it's going or what it's going to be in the future. I don't get the logic of bringing in a lot of foreign songwriters when you're trying to grow a national final to be a showcase of your country. Why would you bring in all these songs? Especially since they're so bad. I get if you're bringing in all these foreign songs and they're amazing, they're like, bam, whoa, oh my god, this is the best national final of the season. This is probably one of the worst national finals of the season, and you haven't grown your national songwriting pool at all. It's really, really mind-boggling decision making. I don't get it at all. Apparently a lot of these people had their own songs and they threw them all in the bin and then gave them new songs. So I don't understand the logic behind that at all. It's bizarre, totally bizarre. And definitely next year it's better to have a national final that's crap with your own songwriters and artists feeling represented, and then that can grow, rather than this, which is also crap, probably even more worse, and no improvements are going to be made. Standout song for me, no brainer, is Krick. I'm not even saying I think that's amazing or anything like that. I don't think that would be in my top 10 or close to it. I'm not even saying I think it would definitely qualify. I'm just saying it's got some ingredients that can be worked on and elevated. It's got some cool sounds, it's got some cool lyrics, it's got a vibe to it, it's got a feel which lends itself to some staging which can elevate the song if they have some cool lighting, cool colors, if she's doing something really interesting, if she brings a lot of passion to the performance. This can elevate and it can have a chance to qualify. Many of those songs now, I think Chaild song, I don't remember anything from Angy and Rafa apart from the fact it was money. Naomi Ayé, I thought actually that I do remember that because it had some French in it, and that idea of Paumée sur terre, lost on earth, and it had a little bit of a story being stood up and she can't find love. It did drag though. I was waiting for it to be over. Tali, some of the production elements like the piano going down, again I do remember it though, so that's a good sign. But yeah, it sounds a bit dated. Joel Marques, I actually enjoyed that. I thought his voice sounded nice. Lyrically, total mess, but I would probably download that. I thought I had a pretty decent enough melody. One Last Time, I think that was the one that had like kind of mythological, like moon and devils and stuff. Yeah, fine. I don't know. Are they going to rock out maybe on the stage? That could help me forget the lyrical mess. Edsun, what was Edsun? I think it was just, again, lyrical nightmare. Just a big ball of nothingness. It kind of makes sense. I've heard nobody talking about the Luxembourg National Final or being hyped about it or exciting or anything. So that fits in with what I've seen in the community. And again, if I want to keep the integrity of this channel, which is that I'm going to give you pretty honest reviews, if a national final is bad, I need to call it as bad, and that's a bad national final. But there's a little bit of hope. It doesn't matter if all songs are bad. If you've got one decent one which can qualify you, at the end of the day, that's pretty much the main thing. And it would be sad if Luxembourg came back and didn't qualify. But if that was the case, I think they really only have themselves to blame, because there were decisions that were made here which were wrong. No indie songs, no rock songs, 8 pop songs. All of them are in the same age group, but I'm not getting anyone who's over the age of 35. I'm not getting an alternative. I'm not getting any. This is this is how not to do a national final.com/Luxembourg. This is not a good start. So yeah, I'm disappointed. This is what I came up with in the end. But honestly, I have a number 1, number 2, and then the other 6 I'm just going to fill out when I'm editing. I hope that the Luxembourg delegation are looking for feedback, because I'm sure I'm not the only person who's saying that this is super generic. And the few comments I have seen about it have said that this is quite a bland national final. Hopefully they can take that constructive criticism on board and make some better decisions next year. But we'll have to see. National final is coming up. I think it's this weekend, and then hopefully one of these people can elevate and bring us a real story. Okay, that's what I thought about the Luxembourg National Final. What did you think? Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. No new donations on Buy Me a Coffee or PayPal, but if you thought that I worked particularly hard getting through all these songs today, links are in the description down below. And of course, thank you to my patrons all over the world for patronizing the channel. On my Patreon, you can hear the original audio when it gets copyrighted. There's a couple of updates. You can get some bonus videos, and you can be part of my Eurovision Scoreboard group. You can also do a free trial if you want, so go check that out if you're a fan of the channel. But as always, thank you so much just for watching, and I hope to see you in another Eurovision analysis video very soon. Goodbye.